Hello everybody, this is a Lamley showcase. How does the parking lot look? You guys liked it from the video I did yesterday. A lot of you have said that you like this little setup. We're going to run with it for a while. I think it looks cool myself. Some of you said don't have the cars backed in. No one backs in. I mean, it's cool if they did, but a lot of people don't. So notice the positioning is different. But what you're looking at here is actually all 23 Datsun 510 releases so far. I didn't put variations in. I put in official variations, meaning like this was the standard, the black spoked OH5, and then they released for a 3-pack, they did the chrome OH5. So those official changes I actually put in here, none of the variations. In fact, I got rid of some of the variations. These are all the official releases of the Datsun 510. I was at Target today, and I found a model that has been a somewhat elusive. If you remember at the when I did the D-case unboxing and some of the models I did in the case report from Wheel Collectors, there was no Datsun 510 in there. But today at Target, I actually walked up to the toy section, and sure enough, I was surprised to find a sealed 72 count case. I asked the employee if he would allow me to open it and peg it for him. He said sure. No super, but I was sure happy to find the 71 Datsun 510. Momo Deco looks really, really cool. And if you're not, I mean, most people are familiar with this 510. With the Hot Wheels 510 casting, it's very popular. Some people think there's been a little bit of overkill, but it has made its return to the basic range after a while, after a long time actually, several years, and it's cool to see. This is actually, I don't know if it's cool to see or not, but interestingly enough, this is actually a new version of it, a new tool. It's been modified. We're going to take a look at that. We'll open it up in just a second. It started in the basic range. I'm not going to walk through all of these. I've done this in the past. It started in the basic range, was considered a peg warmer for so long. 3 colors in its first year, I think 2009. Then two more basics the year after, and then in red for this was in a Valentine's pack with this chrome wheel, but actually it was the standard on the card was this Trap 5 or Faster Than Ever wheels. Then we saw it recolored. In between that, it was released. So its first modification was from a plastic base to a metal base in vintage racing as part of the famous Brie John Morton number 46. So that was the first time it was done in premium. That was a peg warmer. I love telling that story, how funny it is. I watched him, I've said this before, but I watched one hanging on the pegs for a year. At a Kmart. Kmart's gone. So is that Datsun 510. Then recolored in with Faster Than Ever. This was part of the Faster Than Ever subline. That was the last. I don't remember what year that was. Maybe 2012? 2011 maybe? That was the last of the basics. And then the Datsun 510 disappeared for a while. Then it reemerges as the RLC John Morton number 46. We've talked enough about that one in premium. Then it walked through premium and cool classics, and then it was in heritage Real Riders, car culture, Kmart mail-in with the 4-spoke. Then we saw version number 3 of the casting. This has an opening hood. Everything else, I think, as far as I know, is the same. This was the RLC version, released a couple years ago. Back to car culture with the number 35 BRE. Olive membership car. LA convention a year and a half ago in October in Los Angeles with the opening hood. Japan Historics 2 with the 4-spoke wheels. And then this last one from the Dallas convention, pink once again with the Neo wheels and opening hood. 23 versions, 3 different castings. But let's open this one now because there are some changes. Okay? All right. D-case. We've seen it in red with the Momo Deco. Let's open it up. Here we go. All right. First off, it's just a cool model. I love that they put the new Steely basic wheels on it. I think it looks really, really nice. As far as I know, the silhouette looks the same. And let's just see what other differences there might be. The first one, the glaring difference, is the front. No longer is the front grille a separate piece. It's actually part of the die-cast piece. And so it has obviously a different base. That used to be, it was inserted in there and it would hold the car together. Now it's riveted. So you can see here, it's riveted in 2 different spots as opposed to on the original basic, riveted in the back, and then the front grille actually fit into that. Obviously, I like the brake It looks a little bit better. This one has to get some deco, I think, but that's what they have to do in order to make it put it in the basic range. I think they have to have the double rivets in there. So we've seen that happen with a lot of castings, is that shift. So that's the first shift. Then the other thing, if you put the basic car on here, you'll see that the basic car obviously has the brake in the front. Silhouette seems the same. From an interior standpoint, this one had a roll cage, the first basic. This one, the Momo, I don't think does. It's rotating through. It looks like the window's been done a little bit differently as well. So there you go. That is the change. This is the fourth Datsun 510. There you go. That's a lot of Datsun 510s. I like the casting a lot. I know a lot of you do too. 1, 2, 3, 24 total, with more to come, right? A recolor at least in black, and then we'll see others, I am sure. Thanks, everybody. Bye.